He's VT. He's enjoying the way that they've warmed to him, and they're understanding all the stuff that he's trying to implement with them. But they're a talented side with talented players, experience. So if Liverpool aren't on it today, they will hurt Liverpool if they don't come into it in the right frame of mind.
Feels different, doesn't it? You come back after. Wonderful. Right, I think they're ready to walk, so let's get to it. It sounds great. Let's find out what it...
at this stage. But as I mentioned before, I'm finding it very...
On nights like this, the champions of Italy stand in Liverpool's way. What a setting. And occasion. And there's a real confidence in Milan there tonight. Players who will thrive on the fitting venue for a game like this. And there are no shortage of matchmen. Well, this is the and Henderson. It's a Champions League debut tonight for Harvey Elliott to take. Van Dijk is the Liverpool captain in the absence of Jordan Henderson. And the goalkeeper, it's one of two changes tonight. Alessandro Bastone for Federico Di Marco. Have been few and far between. Two iconic clubs. Sadio Mane's found himself a decent position over there and managed to whip it in. It was the first time Liverpool would love to make a quick start here. That's Robertson's ball.
They've come away from home to the San Siro and they still play that.
Alexander-Arnold might just be there. Here's the vastly experienced Arturo. Here's Eddie. Dumfries in there quickly, no foul. It's the first shooting opportunity that's rattled wide by Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan.
Tell you what, that looked like a foul originally.
It's dealt with in there by Inter Milan, and then the shot comes in. There to steer it away for Liverpool. Here's Dumfries. Mane for Liverpool. Feeds it through to Mo Salah. And the middle from Diogo Jota. It's in towards Fabinho, and then back in toward Robertson. Comfortably into Martinez. Dzeko waiting in the middle, offside flag up. It's a good run missed by Jota. Good challenge.
That space that they leave.
Jota found himself surrounded, but he is going to get the free kick. Free kick taken by Andy Robertson in towards Virgil van Dijk and Sadio Mane. A little bit too high for the Dutchman. Mane came flying in. Wonder whether he might feel he should have hit the target there.
Absolutely should have hit the target, and he actually got...
Position into woodwork. Closest either side have come. Took it so quickly. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, and that's a big... And Çalhanoğlu is going to be pulled back. Juventus or Bayern or Inter. It's Alexander-Arnold's Napoli at the weekend. Taken nicely by Jota. By Dzeko. Robertson up against Dumfries to get some help now from here. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Robertson whips in a good corner. Mane goes for the overhead and hits the side netting. Well, one or two had stopped him there. One or two into defenders. And he had a lot of time there, Sadio Mane.
It ends up with...
Looking for the run of Perisic. Konate's got to get there for Liverpool. Fabinho's covering so much ground in central midfield. He's for Liverpool. Mitch got a foot in, an effective foot in for Inter Milan, and then Vidal with the foul. Free kick to Liverpool. Vidal protests, but this is a really good opportunity for the free kick for Liverpool.
Yeah, and again, that's Fabinho. He just wins the ball. He's in the...
Van Dijk are in there. Mane's offering that side too. Alexander-Arnold which leads to a 2-on-2. Here's Harvey Elliott. Salah's made the run into the middle. He's got time, but he couldn't quite get there. It was a vital clearance by Çalhanoğlu for Inter Milan. It looked like he was going to be served up on a plate for Mo Salah. Simone Inzaghi replaced Antonio Conte here. Here's Denzel Dumfries. Dzeko's on his own in the middle. Vital interception by Konate. Just needed a bit more on the cross.
Just managed to catch Liverpool out of shape.
Here's Harvey Elliott. Salah to Harvey Elliott. Lovely ball to Salah. Good defending by Batten play. Here's Martinez for Inter. Vidal wanted it. Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk. Never a straightforward thing for a fall. Can Çalhanoğlu's come out to take the Inter Milan corner. It's a good one. Great composure in there tonight. He's just slightly off with that ball. was into Sadio Mane. Bastoni comes across for Inter. Perisic back under control. That's a better ball by Perisic to Edin Dzeko, who took it really well, but look at the acceleration of Van Dijk. Seemed to appear from nowhere.
He's a joke, isn't it, Van Dijk? Just the opening 15-20 minutes of the game.
Well, there's
Hіghlіghts came into the game on the back of missing the last one with a dead leg. That's why Manny came into it.
At the end of the game, they're happy. They don't have to go chasing the game. Yeah. And especially the away goals.
Brings a different skill set to Liverpool now.
Yeah, he certainly does, and just didn't really...
Firmino for Liverpool. Sadio Mane. Through the legs of Dumfries, that's a free kick.
That's what Liverpool have to do, just keep up the intent.
Brozovic with a chance to hit one. Alexander-Arnold's got help here from Harvey Elliott, but he still manages to squeeze them. Dzeko and Martinez have been joined by Dumfries in the middle. It's a decent ball that's well taken. Edin Dzeko. All the way to get through this spell. Çalhanoğlu whips it in. Bastoni cooking half. Brilliant pass by Dumfries to Perisic, taken superbly! And somehow he manages to miss Martinez with a cross. A better ball. In towards Dzeko, Kanate was in there, Martinez. Perisic able to keep it in, and well spotted by Harvey Elliott. He scores, and now the flag is raised. Well, I think we all knew that the flag was going to go up eventually, probably Alisson too. Thiago switching it now towards Edin Dzeko. Lovely take by Dzeko. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Luis Diaz had carried on running, and this time it's Inter Milan's turn to need a defender, and it was Milan Skriniar.
Talk about substitutes making a difference, much more urgency about Liverpool, but of course they come on, the players that have come on, they come on.
Tries to whip one, played for Alexander-Arnold for the corner.
I actually thought that it was a foul on Kanate.
It's glanced onto the near post and glanced in. It's a vital goal, and it's scored by Roberto Firmino. What a brilliant header! Super corner from Robertson, and Firmino off the bench to score a big goal with 15 minutes to go for Liverpool, who have shown so much grit and determination defensively tonight, and now they've got the lead in the Champions League against Inter Milan. How Diaz and Van Dijk heads it down. Salah coming onto it, they've got another one! And it's Mo Salah, who scores again in the Champions League and scores away from home again in the Champions League. He's now scored in 8 successive away matches in this competition, which extends his club record.